Nicer the enclosed instruction book to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi? Hey, Luigi! Play the sax. You know what they say? All Luigi's toast spaghetti. Where'd she go? Over there. She's not coming down. Aha! Here's the problem. Too many toasters. You know what's what they say? It's been one of those days.
And well, that's really only about half of this old white PMV from 2009 made apparently exclusively with non-pitch shifted sound from the game, which apparently is a big deal, but anyway, now that I've woken up from that brief nap, which I didn't think I would have had to have, but my brain apparently dictated that I did. The same brain that told me to wake up on Thursday after only sleeping for about 3.5 hours. Now that I'm here and I'm trying to drink some water to clear up my palate, I think it's time to start introducing this next series of things I'm going to be doing. One which I expect to be doing for a while, considering or assuming I do all of them in a row. Which why wouldn't I? Given what they are. I can't watch this channel because apparently it's for mature audiences. Oh well. Well, as you might notice, I got my, instead of this thing, I got my transparent chat there. I can't really see that it's transparent because there's nothing behind it, but if I put that there, for instance, you can kind of see that it is. And I figure that it would be a better idea to do that when I did a game that was... well, that was fairly recent, I guess, and looked better in 16:9, which I want to say it's native resolution, but since all of these have variable resolutions, I don't know if that would be an accurate statement. Okay, a second. Just make chicken on final thing in preparation for stuff here. No, I don't think we need to listen to Final Fantasy music right now. I don't want Square Enix getting all uppity about the audio in this when I eventually push it to the YouTubes. Well, it looks like everything is in order. I hope it also works with the other thing I have set up. Hey, speaking of Square Enix, that's the first thing you see when you open this window. This window, which... there we go, it should now be visible. Works with game capture, which is always a nice thing. Given that it's the least intensive way of capturing something with OBS, but yes, this is something I've kind of been hinting at with the after stream. And by just having it there for a while, I guess, with the projected stuff I was gonna do. This is Batman Arkham Asylum, which is the first in a series of, well, several games, of which I'm going to do 5. This came out in 2009, speaking of... oops. So the same year as Big Beat Mario, which I was playing at the beginning of the stream. So we already know what kind of quality to expect from this. And I guess the thing that people most remember about this game, as we will no doubt come to witness, is the fact that licenses can indeed be done very well when developing video games. Also, as you can see, we got 2 save files here. I don't know why it says 84% on that one, since pretty sure I already got everything in the main game. And I aim to while I stream this. I guess it's because I haven't done any of the challenge maps yet, which is like half of the, or all of the DLC, which was released for this, which isn't really relevant anymore since... Since I'm pretty sure the only version you can find now, unless you look at like consoles, is the Game of the Year edition, which has all that prepackaged. And it's the same way for the game immediately after this one, but... But anyway, let's dive right in. It does borrow a lot from the animated series in particular, not just the... well, I guess from all of the presentations of Batman in media. The animated series is probably the single most influential thing on its presentation. And we got 2 very celebrated, very famous voice actors from the animated series to do the 2 single biggest roles in these games, for the most part. With pretty much one major exception.
Stand back, fool, I've got a bomb! Huh? All right. Hey, Sharpie. Love what you've done with the place.
That's Warden Shop to you. Bowles!
Yo, Frankie! How's the wife and kids? You miss me?
Shut it, clown! A lot of people here really want to talk to you.
Really? I don't mind walking. Not so tight, boys. You'll crease the suit.
Get that filthy degenerate out of here!
Warden, something's not right. I'm going with him.
And then the gameplay begins, with the first autosave there in the corner. So as you might have perceived from
Yes, sir.
this opening so far,
He got here just before you did.
we got
Loves his cameras. Hey, Sharpie!
some of the favorite voices for Batman and the Joker. We got Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill.
I want him securely locked away this time. Another escape and I will lose support for my mayoral campaign.
Don't worry, Warden. I have every available guard station here today, sir.
And there's got a few characters from the comics integrated into,
Joker is our most challenging...
well, pretty much every one of these games.
My reputation. Inform Dr. Young her patient is here.
Some of them are OCs, like that guy.
You're not coming, Bats?
And the guard, I think we're standing right next to right now. Yep.
All this new security. How's a guy supposed to break out of here?
Also, I see that my little chat window in the corner there is kind of covering up the opening credits. I'm sorry for that, but kind of thought that out as the
Nice to return to my sweet little...
best place to not cover stuff up. Looks like I was wrong. Also, as you might be able to tell due to the subtle smoothness of the camera, for instance, I am in fact playing with a controller.
Scan initializing.
Which I haven't really done with this game, but did do a partial run through of Origins with the controller, so I'd like to imagine things wouldn't be that different since controls are pretty similar with the keyboard as well.
Patient, it's
Ooh, would you sneak in with your bats? Come on, tell me. Batarangs, bat claws, ooh, bat smacks.
scan the screen on Joker.
Open the gate! Get him out of there!
I want weapons on him at all times. Do not let him out of your sight.
There'll be time enough for you later, Cash. Speaking of time, tick tock. Is that a crocodile I hear?
That's kind of a double-edged reference there
Tomorrow at 4.
to Peter Pan and to a certain other character that the guard back there, Cash, is related to. That I recall we're going to see just a couple of minutes here.
Ooh, it's my favorite show. I'm Warden Idiot. You'll never escape.
Oh boy.
Hear about Black Gate? Joe! Shut up! Go! Catch you soon, boss! Shut it and keep
telling
moving!
The state of the wiring of these federal facilities is, well, it's shocking. My boys over there could have been hurt in that unfortunate fire.
Just gotta check your prisoner, Officer Bowles.
Whatever, just be quick!
Only following procedure. Well, patient seems to be in satisfactory condition. Looks like he suffered minor lacerations, probably in the last 2 hours. There seems to be...
Need to take my temperature? I'd be happy to drop my pants.
He's all yours. Get him out of here. He's good. Get the door open.
Well, note too how they do this thing where they deliberately walk you slowly through all these passageways, kind of hinting at the fact that you're gonna have to work your way back through them later, but it won't be as easy.
Got another psycho on the way.
Can you smell the excitement in the air? No? Must have been one of the guards then. Croc, old boy! Is that you?
And that's not done only with the scenery, but the presentation here as well of another villain.
Get ready. Keep your weapons trained on it at all times.
What's it doing?
I've got your scent, Batman. I will hunt you
Get
down.
that animal under control!
A toy collar won't stop me from killing you, Batman. I'll rip you apart, eat your bones.
That reminds me, I really need to get me some new
Okay,
shoes.
move up.
Get it because crocodile shoes, but well, you pretty much look at that, you pretty much see that, and you just know that you're gonna have to
Hold tight.
deal with Killer Croc at some point.
Whee! Great night for a party.
And that's hardly too the only time that that's into that.
Night is young, Bats. I still have a trick or two up my sleeve. I mean, don't you think it's a little bit funny how a fire at Blackgate caused hundreds of my crew to be moved here?
I thought I told you to stay quiet.
Oh, Frankie, you really should learn to keep that fat mouth of yours shut. It'll get you into trouble.
Tell me something. You've never let me catch you this easily. What are you really after?
Oh, nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain and fear. All their meaningless lives brought to a horrifying conclusion. All thanks to you and a book of matches. Was that the answer you wanted?
All patients should avoid contact with prisoners from Blackgate Prison Facility. Their presence...
What's he doing?
Stay where you are.
Get a flashlight. Get a light on him.
Our presence in our institution is temporary.
What? Don't you trust me?
Our guest has arrived.
Intensive treatment, lower floors, are now at level red alpha.
I know that's one way to emphasize the cinematic aspect of this opening.
Busted out of here.
Only 3? I'll be sure to try harder next time. What say we aim for 100?
Long night, Jim.
Joker invades City Hall and holds the mayor hostage, leaving it to me to juggle SWAT teams, the media, and you. Yeah, it's been a hell of a night.
Hopefully the last one we'll ever have with him.
Yeah, right.
Hold it there. Sorry, Batman. Arkham staff only.
I assure you, if anyone's qualified, it's...
Listen, I appreciate the assistance, but he'll unsettle the more violent inmates.
I think he's talking about you, Bats. Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here. Gotta say, it's good to be back.
You okay?
He surrendered almost without a fight. I don't like it.
At least he's back where he belongs. Get up! Now!
Joker's loose. Alert the warden.
Hurry! We're losing him back! The joke's on you. Ta-da! Honey, I'm home.
Come on in.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman! I set a trap, and you sprang it gloriously! Now let's get this party started.
Sort of some gameplay with...
Ladies and maniacs, I apologize for this interruption to your regular entertainment.
with this fighting system, which generally pretty well regarded since, well, at least you have to believe so, since there were quite a few modeled after it in the following years, including the one from Sleeping Dogs, pretty much. Since it's a bit rhythmic, and the sequence pretty much being punch and then counter when you're about to be struck.
Fresh from Blackgate Correctional Facility, with a combined sentence of 700
152 years. Ding, 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 ding. It's round 2. Sorry, Matt. Gotta run. I got places to go, people to slay.
And of course it gets more complicated later on with weapons and shields and a few other things, but I believe in this game that's mostly gonna be this simple iteration. I think there's at least knives that the enemies can use as early as this, but
Joker's in full control of the security gates. I'll find a way out. Gordon, try and contact the warden. Let him know what's happened. I'll be back.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Bats. I'm in control of the asylum. You're not going anywhere I don't want you to. Understand?
also something I could have been doing this time is zooming in like this.
Always with the hero speed. Ooh, I'm getting bored of watching you. Why don't you just come find me?
And suddenly the wall of electricity, which
Of course it is.
was there but barely visible before it's removed. Also we get bios for pretty much all of the characters that show up in this game, and quite a few who don't. But that we find certain things which hint toward their presence. Also, 1 second. Oops. So we got Commissioner Gordon, as we've seen. First appearance, I guess in the vein of the Disney characters from Kingdom Hearts, for instance. Got him, got the warden here, who is campaigning to become the next mayor. I wonder if that will ever go anywhere. And who was created specifically for this series. He's quite strict and single-minded. Joker being introduced in the first Batman, which was called Batman since, you know, DC. And a lot of modern comic IPs come from pretty distant decades when everything had a different name, but like Detective Comics. Pretty sure we all know who Batman is, but well, we can just follow the path that has been laid out before us, and we can also use this, which I've already kind of done. We can use batarangs, and we can use this detective vision, which pretty much points out the presence of other people and certain important elements in the environment. Also, these Joker teeth might seem inconsequential. They're not. There is a point to getting rid of them. Well, because this points out important things.
These poor guards never stood a chance.
It's a good idea to keep it on most of the time.
All patients should take their medication at the prescribed times each and every day.
Warning. Security breach in level B3.
Oh boy.
Warning. Security breach in level B2. Warning.
Well, I can certainly see all those security breaches happening on the monitors there.
Warning. Security breach in
Oh
level
boy.
B1. Warning. Security breach in level B2.
It's also doing fancy stuff with combos here.
Security breach in level B4. Warning.
Which apparently
Security
can
breach
lead
in
to
level B3.
surprises like that.
Security breach in level B2.
Deceased. Oh, that guy was already there though. Well, you see, I need to go over there. Which means I'm going to see what's happening in the other direction first. Also, that generic alarm sound effect is just like the sound effect that I use for my alarm clock, so...
Oracle, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh boy.
Joker's escaped custody. He's running free in Arkham.
Do you need anything? Is my dad still there?
Commissioner Gordon is safe. Joker's not far ahead. I'll stay in contact.
Also, we got Oracle, aka Barbara Gordon, helping us. Which pretty much indicates that since Barbara's already crippled, she's no longer a bad girl, but this is after the Killing Joke in that continuity. And the Killing Joke is one of those comic arcs, which is good to know if you want to get the full... what's the word I'm looking for? The full continuity, I guess, that these games are trying to work off of. She has an extensive headquarters in Gotham City's clock tower, which we will see at some point. Oh boy. Well, there's even more going on over there. Maybe I did want to talk to that guy first, after all. Let's take a look. Hey, I ignored you before. What did you want? But you're not gonna talk to me anymore? I suppose it was inconsequential after all. So let's see what we have over on this side. Unless we might have divined from space. What the hell are you talking about, space?
Thank God. It's Zaz. He's got Mike. He's strapped in the chair. Zaz has totally lost it.
Wait here.
You can't. He'll kill Mike if he sees anyone trying to get close.
He won't see me.
I see anything that looks even a little bit like a bat, and this guard dies. Do you hear me?
Now it shows the correct input.
Please, you've got to save him.
So we got Sass, who is a relatively fresh villain from the comics, but not that much at this point, but in the grand scheme of things, with a hostage. What does Dr. Gretchen Whistler have to say about this?
This is disgraceful. How did a patient like Victor get free?
Well, we can look at his bio. Serial killer who pretty much carves a notch into his skin every time he kills someone. Introduced in '92, there you go. And no regard for human life, so...
He wants to kill the guard, you know. He needs to kill the guard.
So this could get interesting.
Zaz has got my buddy. He's gonna fry him. Do something, please.
And do you think he's gonna hear you if...
I need to get behind him.
If you're... He's pretty much looking in your direction.
He'll see me coming on the ground, so I'll stay up high.
No, I guess he's not looking at the ground. And this is when we were first prompted to look at... to turn on this detective vision. And we can grapple up onto these gargoyles, which I'm not sure why they're here to start with, but... one that we will be using a lot for stealth and moving around unseen. And when we are above an enemy, we can indeed do this glide kick to pretty much knock them out instantly.
Zaz is down, but not for long. Got to get close and take him out.
Knock them down, but not quite knock them out.
Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Oh, hiya, B-Man. Harley Quinn here. How do you like my new uniform? Pretty hot, huh? Oh, I got something to show you. 1 second, B-Man. I'm now subbing for the old man. Old Sharp has never been happier. In case you ain't figured it out, today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
You have one chance to surrender, Quinn.
Tempting, Beth, but no dice. Now the inmates are running the asylum. Well, technically the Joker's goons shipped in from Blackgate, but you get the idea. Bye-bye for now.
Batman, you picking this up?
Oracle, I'm here.
Anyway.
Asylum just vanished off the network.
And I just missed a chance to go straight to that. Well, Harley Quinn is, I think, a pretty popular character as well. For several reasons, but partly she... Oh yeah, I guess she debuted in comics after she debuted in the animated series, which was in 92-ish? 92 or 93, which is around when I was born, so... So there you go.
He's probably isolated it from the grid.
That's not all he's done. All police feeds are reporting he's placed bombs all over Gotham. Says he'll detonate them if anyone sets foot on Arkham Island. It's being suppressed at the moment, but the story will break any time now.
He's lying. It's just a diversion to keep people away.
How do you know?
I know him.
The room's locked down. I can't open the gate. We're trapped in here.
Try the radio. Control should be able to shut down the gate.
Hang on. Freaking pop-ups.
Harley thinks she has me trapped in this chamber. She never was very bright.
Well, it can actually take you a minute to notice that at first, but... Here's a structurally weak wall which we can't really do anything about as of right now. I don't think we'll have the batarangs with us. But we do have these vents which we can pull off of the wall. And behind this one is this Riddler trophy. The first of many. Which of course instigates the title of, or the profile of the Riddler to appear. 1948. Also, is this thing active? It doesn't look like it is, but... But apparently this general area is cut off.
Harley Quinn? She's as crazy as Joker.
But of course it doesn't matter because we already saw another vent over in the corner there. Which is pretty much the first one we're supposed to notice. So let's quickly make our way in there.
You just ripped the vent off the wall.
Yep, I sure did. You want to come this way? Nope, okay. Well, I'll go on ahead then.
Batman, I'm patching you into the guard radio feed.
Steve, more Blackgate prisoners. By the boiler.
Who's that behind them? Oh my god, it's Joker. He's free! How'd he break out?
Sorry, feed's down. Comms are up and down like crazy. It's not good. I'll keep trying.
I'll get another one of these. They do like having them in events. And not just in this game. And we got more Joker teeth. Oh boy. Of course I can't go that way. I was pretty sure I could just quick-fire the Batarang to recur those faster, but oh boy.
Damn it! They're trapped in there.
Warning, decontamination. Area sealed.
What is that stuff?
Joker toxin. Listen, the room is full of poison gas. Anyone caught in there is dead.
Are you gonna get in there and help them, Batman?
I don't know. Am I? It looks like the door is locked, but we can grapple up here.
Oh my god! They're all dying in there!
Yep, tell me more. Clearly I can do this faster. Oh. Well, let's see. This does lead into the room.
Joker's been planning this.
And yeah, there's a bit more to this than just being a random riot, but let's help this guy
You're
up.
gonna be fine. Stay here.
Also, you might notice that circle on the upper left. That's experience. And what can we gain from experience? Well,
Longer, Steve. I can't.
where is Steve? Oh, there he is. Well, let's quickly take care of this.
I'm going after the animal who did this.
The extraction system! Steve was trying to get to the control panel at the end of the room!
Yeah, I can glide across short gaps like this. So what will Batman do with Blackgate Convict 2? Looks kinda grody, or like a burned victim or such. Well, all of the extraction fan wires lead up to this thing, it seems. Which doesn't work quite the same way as it does in the other games, but it will be straightforward enough to do that here.
Attention. Decontamination
Hey.
room access is now permitted.
Go Batman! You rock! Joker doesn't stand a chance.
Well, that takes care of this room. Pretty sure we wanted to do that, if only to be able to check what's here in the ground level. Can we break this thing? No, we cannot. We need... I believe the sequence are for this, so we won't be taking care of that for a while.
Bill? You there?
And now the door's open.
Thank you, Batman.
Well, apparently most of your friends are dead, so... So you know you're welcome. So what else lies over on this end? More Joker teeth. Not sure why in this particular instance the Joker teeth aren't highlighted by detective vision, but... Oh boy. Almost didn't see that coming. Oh, then I did. Well, fights are pretty easy to come by in this game, and I think are the cheapest way to get experience, which is almost filled up, and just filled up actually. So here's what happens, we get upgrades each time we get a level. And apparently right now the... Oh no, I was gonna say the only upgrade we can get is that one, but no. I get a selection of 3, 1 to 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 3. 20 upgrades, I believe. So let me quickly go over these, and haven't played this in a while. Pretty sure I want the armor upgrades, since those are usually a good idea to get early in the game, since it's pretty much an extended life bar. And I'm not really seeing that much else that's remote control battering. Pretty sure I want that too for, like, getting things. But for now I will get this armor upgrade. As you can see, I think there's gonna be 4 of them. And they're generally good things to have. Oh yeah, when that thing doesn't have the experience counter up there, you can kind of see the life bar, which only looks like that in this game, I'm pretty sure. With that circular appearance. Oh yeah, don't have a Batclaw yet, huh? Don't even know if we can use the Batclaw for... I think we can, for removing vents in this first game. In fact, I'm pretty sure we can, but we're not gonna be removing that vent for a while, I don't think. Oh. So there will be some backtracking involved for full completion. Actually, Hang on a minute, can we not scan things yet? I guess not. Oh. Okay, didn't even hit forward.
What took you so long?
There's no escape, Joker. I will find you.
Oh, I'm counting on it. Just not yet. He's a big one.
Here's a glimpse of the plot of this giant enemy, which I'm pretty sure the game is telling me to evade, since it probably can't be countered. But I'm pretty sure some of the stuff the enemies throw at you. Oops, I pressed the wrong button there. Some of the stuff the enemies throw at you can be countered, but I think the bodies count as part of that. Also, they typically when an enemy does throw something at you, they kind of hold it for a while before actually throwing it, but this guy isn't a regular guy, as you might imagine. So we pretty much just need to dodge him and survive for a while, until this happens.
Well, that was unexpected, wasn't it? Oh well, note to self, need stronger test subjects. Seeing as how I'm feeling generous, I'll give you this one for free. Knock me off, I dare you. End this. Pull the plug. Stop me once and for all. Oh, you're getting too predictable, Bats. Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a party to organize. I've got guests flying in from all over Arkham. You'll see.
And that's another thing that comes up fairly often, which is Batman's unwillingness to kill, and specifically his unwillingness to kill the Joker, since it kind of indirectly implies that more people will be killed, but...
Quick, get in here before more of them come.
Oh, there we go.
They came out of nowhere. I dragged Jerry in here, powered up the gate. Must have passed out.
Joker went through that door. What's on the other side?
We call it extreme isolation. Only way in is via the transport system.
Open it.
Not a problem. I'll just need to call another cell.
Why do generic guards have that baby face? Oh well.
Something's wrong.
What are you typing there?
The main security loop is locked.
Arkham Central Records.
Joker.
You were expecting maybe Two-Face?
There's no escape, Joker.
Silly bat! I don't want to escape. I'm having way too much fun. I even have you here to keep a smile on my face.
Not for long.
Really? We'll see. Ta-ta! Oh, I forgot to say. Just in case you were planning on following me, I've arranged a little insurance. Gordon is on his way to Harley as we speak.
Officer Bowles.
If I see you trying to follow me, he dies. Harley's looking forward to it. Maybe I'll film it and post it on the internet.
So that's
Transport system is down. Best I can do is open the door you came in. Sorry.
poignant.
I should go back to the holding cells. Bowles wasn't too smart. He'll have left a trail.
And apparently one of the guards that was helping escort the Joker in was a traitor. Wonder how well that'll work. That'll work out for him.
Joker's escaped. He sealed himself off. He's got your father.
Dad.
Don't worry, I'm getting him back.
Okay, I know, but...
Oracle, I'm getting him back. Joker will not win. I won't let him. I'm starting where he was taken. A guard named Frank Bowles attacked him. If I find Frank, I'll find your father.
Bruce, hurry, please.
Can we get a buy for Frank Bowles as well, even though he was another character that was pretty much made for this game, as you can see at the bottom there. And I don't think we'll be ever hearing from him again after this. But we still need to acknowledge him.
I bet you're wondering how I did it. Was it a clue the great detective missed? Oh, me and Frankie go way back. I got him out of a spot of bother a few years ago. So when I need security codes or an old man to be rubbed to the ground, I know just the man to ask.
Man, he never stood a chance.
And apparently we're supposed to surprise these two with a quick throw, but... Oh. Also, I'm surprised that guy didn't re-aim his punch to hit me while I was trying to knock the other guy out, but well, let's see. Supposed to be getting,
Oracle, I'm at the holding cell.
yeah, DNA.
Setting up a crime scene.
So what's the plan?
Track from...
in that room unique to Bowles?
Exactly.
From Bowles, but...
Bowles
Here we go.
broke his flask. Sloppy. Let's see what the forensic scanner picks up.
Well, let's see, indeed.
I can follow traces of alcohol from Frank's bourbon in the atmosphere. Oracle, I've got a trail.
That's great. You follow it. I'm grabbing every reference to Arkham I can find. Maybe useful later.
Let's go through the different spectrum of detective vision colors right after the crime scene, which, oddly enough, I didn't really remember this being used in this game, but it does get reused in a much more exaggerated and cartoony way in the third game, Arkham Origins. It doesn't end here, does it? Wouldn't think so. It's usually... These things are usually a lot closer together from what I recall.
Taking so long.
No way. Is this an inmate? No, it isn't.
Unreliable. How did Joker get...
Be quiet.
What's going on?
B-Man. Mr. J doesn't want you following us just yet.
Get down! What the hell happened?
How did you like that, B-Man? No way you're following us now. You're trapped down there till me and Mr. J are ready for you.
Well, he would be if he didn't have a freaking grappling hook that he's kind of famous for using.
Surface in the elevator. If I want to follow them, I'll need to do this the old-fashioned way.
And by the old-fashioned way, we mean climbing. There's another thing I don't know what it connects to, but... Let's also pick up our first interview tape.
Everyone does. I'm surprised you want to intern here at Arkham.
I've always had a thing for extreme personalities. You can't deny there's an element of glamour to these super criminals.
I'll warn you right now. These are hardcore psychotics. Most would rather kill you than speak to you.
I'm sure I'll be fine, Doctor.
They'll eat you for breakfast. I mean it. One or two of them will enjoy it too. Be careful.
So this is pretty much just flavor text that we get to flesh out the characters. Also, what does that say? You don't have to be mad to work, but it certainly helps, which the tape was propped up against. It's not like a reel, but... Actually, we didn't have to come up here, did we, to... Nah. Well, to get that and to get at the other thing that we can't unlock yet, but in order to actually climb up this elevator area. Need to find a grappling spot. Seems like a good place to start. So it's just kind of high up, but fortunately Batman has everything we need to get up there. Such as upper body strength. I wouldn't know what that's like.
Hey, Dad! I know you can hear me. I got a little something for you to listen to. Harley and Frank are moving out of the building with the old man. How are they going to get past all those guards? Let's have a listen, shall we?
Hey, Frank, where you been?
Yeah.
Joker's got more men on the way. They're coming around the front of the asylum. Gotta stop them getting in, quick! Get over there! Damn, come on, everyone, cover the main entrance!
How many are there, Bowles? Hang on, how the hell do you know what... Bowles! Frank, what are you doing? No, put it down!
Frank, what the hell? Quick! It's clear! Get your ass in here!
It's some piece of work, Frankie. Girls fall for someone like you.
Stop flirting with a hired help, Harley.
Don't worry, sweetie. You know I only have eyes for you.
Did you hear that, Bats? Sounds like Frankie's looking up just fine. Another valuable employee for the organization.
So that up there was pretty much an obstacle I can't really deal with yet. And there's another vent. Didn't realize that's all that was.
All Category 1 patients will be pacified on site.
Which we need the bat claw to remove. That's where we went, that's where we need to go.
Warning, multiple security breaches on level A4.
I would have thought there'd been enough security breaches by that point, but... But let's simply acknowledge this convenient structure which enables our fairly swift ascent throughout this whole area. Guess it's two different ways to get to the same place.
Warning, Arkham intensive treatment is at Code Red Alpha.
And then what? Pretty sure this is where I was just a couple minutes ago, so...
Hands upon their heads. Failure to comply could result in action that could lead to injury or loss of
Here we go.
life.
Pretty sure there's at least one unique collectible type thing that we're supposed to run into before we get out of this climb.
Emergency lockdown.
Oh yeah, here we go. So there's this symbol on the wall that we can scan by holding the button, which results in this.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. Through my actions, I have saved this cursed city, though my own curse is to forever remain in the shadows. My story is carved into the very soul of Arkham, and will only be revealed to those dedicated enough to discover it.
Alright. Chronicle of the Spirit of Arkham, which results in, well, kind of a setup regarding a specific character. It's an interesting kind of a trick narrative they have to do for this. And it's another one of the things you need to look for if you're gonna get 100%.
Any sign of Dad?
Not yet, but I'm getting close. Harley Quinn tried to slow me down, dropped an elevator on me.
Did it work?
Of course not. I'll get back to you when I reach the end of the trail.
So for now, let's see. Of course, all the doors are locked, so let's rip some more vents out of the walls. And see how things proceed from here.
I've got a kid. You don't have to.
Right. I don't have to. I just want to.
Okay, boss says no one gets past. Anything moves, shoot it.
And now there are guys with guns here.
Joker's men have taken control of the cell block transfer corridor.
That's not good. I patched into a guard radio. It sounds like Joker's crew have got their hands on weapons.
I know. I'll calibrate the Cowl's vision mode to isolate armed henchmen.
And there we go.
The direct approach is suicide. I need to be smart. Find a different way past them.
Yeah, generally it's a bad idea to go headlong against guys with guns in this game. So we pretty much have to sneak up on them and take them out quietly from behind. Like so. Still one armed hostile up ahead, as we can see.
No problem, boss. The boys are just the Arkham chumps never stood a chance.
Well, before we deal with him, let's get another upgrade. Do we even have any special combo moves at this point? I don't know. We can do kind of fancy combo stuff once we get that up to a certain number. You know what, let me get this. Might need it for something. And it's one of those things I would rather get as early as possible, so...
Our friendly neighborhood rodent is on his way. You need to set a trap. He must not leave this building. Do you understand me?
Yes, boss. The bat is as good as dead.
Oh,
yep.
Look who it is. Are your pointy ears burning? I suppose I'd better warn my boys you're on the way. Maybe I won't. It'll be a nice surprise.
I don't think there's that much left of this initial area to go through, but...
Arkham Asylum is now under new management. Here's a quick update on what's going on. Some idiot is running around the asylum.
Here we go.
I know! Crazy! Personally, I think the best solution is to put him out of his misery. It's the only reliable cure.
Well, this is pretty much one of the big holes where we came in at the beginning. And here's what we will see for the first time, or where we will see for the first time what this game has as Predator sequences, which is pretty much sneaking around. Sneaking around and trying not to get seen while taking out the guys with guns one at a time.
Did you really think it was gonna be that easy, that? I've sent a few more of my boys your way. Let's see how you deal with things ours.
And of course those three dudes that they're just taking out were just a warm-up.
He could be anywhere. Then keep your eyes open.
Generally these sequences have at least twice that many. But fortunately they're not as bright as they could be.
Don't be scared, boys. It's anyone deserves to be locked up, it's him.
Probably.
I'm not scared of you, Batman.
So let's see if I can actually not mess this up. By grappling someplace I don't intend to, like... I almost did there. Well, this guy looks like he's vulnerable.
Remember, boys, look in every corner. It's a tricky one. Could pop out of anywhere. When he does, blow his head off.
Well, this is pretty well done stealth as far as video games go in general. I think there's a quote regarding Yahtzee, where he pretty much said that before this game, the only game that had done stealth actually well was Thief. But I'd say this is pretty compelling.
Come on, boys, he's just one man. One man dressed like a lunatic and on the team. Go get him!
So this should be fairly simple. Pretty sure that if there's only one guy left, even if he does see you, you can just kind of bomb rush him and try to take him out. But doesn't look like that was necessary.
They were just like family. How could you? I think I'm going to cry.
Also, I thought there were at least a couple of collectibles in this small area here. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's an interview tape.
Patient interview number 1.
So, I'm your first, am I, Toots? You know what they say, you never forget your first time. I'll try to make it memorable for you.
Oh, you already have. Tell me, why do you do the things you do?
Why do you think I do it?
Fame, notoriety, a desire to stand out from the crowd, a wicked sense of humor.
You're good. How did you figure me out, Doc? I've had doctors poking around in here for years, and no one was as astute, and if you don't mind my saying, beautiful as you.
Really? Ah, you're just playing with me.
Well, you'll never know, will you? Unless...
Unless what? Tell me.
So they kind of retcon that within the actual continuity of these games. The whole meeting between Joker and Harley Quinn, but that won't really come up for a while. And anyways, pretty sure we're about to get another mechanic introduction here. Also regarding the collectibles, here's Bowles, who is now dead.
Figured out how I was tracking Gordon. Officer Bowles' trail stops here.
So we're not gonna be able to track anything through him anymore. We'll take care of the chief though. And try to get out, but...
Yes, it is I, Edward Nigma, the Riddler, and more importantly, your intellectual superior. My genius has allowed me to easily hack into your primitive communications. My goal is simple. You complete a series of amusingly taxing challenges and, well, you'll see. Ready for your first one? Good. But be careful. Don't cut yourself on this sharply observed portrait.
What could he be talking about? I don't know, let's think about it for a while. Too bad there's not a bathroom around here so we can do the Mike Dawson method of reflection, but...
I said, don't cut yourself on this sharply observed portrait.
I don't see anything too edgy. Don't really reckon that I do.
You know, portrait, painting, picture on the wall, in a frame.
Yeah, but what was that about cutting? Oh, wait.
So you did it! Well done! I would have expected a child to work that one out, let alone the world's greatest detective.
Well, here we go. We got Riddler's challenge, which...
Edward Nigma have placed a dazzling selection of challenges and puzzles around Arkham.
It's pretty much getting all the collectibles.
Are you ready to give up? Your puny mind is no match for my own.
So we need to destroy the Joker teeth, get all the Chronicles of Arkham, and solve the riddles, and get the Riddler trophies. I forget what these are about, but...
A puzzle has many sides, but only some are visible.
Oh yeah, hang on a minute. I think we might be able to get that now. Because one of the things about how the riddles work in both this game and the one right after it
Bowles came walking in telling everyone to cover the front entrance.
involves perspective.
Said something about Joker's army coming through the main gate. 2 of my guys moved to the exit, and Frank shot him dead. They never stood a chance.
Was Bowles alone?
Thought he was. Then I saw Harley Quinn. She was surrounded by Black Gate prisoners. They were just killing everyone in the room. I had no choice. I got in here, locked the door. I could see it on the security feed. They had someone with them. It looked like the commissioner.
Bowles is dead. They carried on without him. Must have outlived his usefulness.
Good. He was scum.
Alright.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Well, we could escape from intensive treatment, or we could come back up here. And I think we'll keep detective vision on for my purposes. Which I believe I'm about to. I might just be able to take care of right now. Well, another reason why you would want to keep detective vision on is because there are certain things that you can only see with it, regardless of how observant you are. I'm looking for one of them right now. Not quite sure if I've seen it yet. I think I might have. Oh yeah, here we go. So you see these question marks, and what you're supposed to do with them is line them up with different parts which are painted on different objects in the background and foreground, which you can only see with detective vision. So that can get kind of tricky, but... Oh yeah, we can't get out that way, I guess. But it's not terribly taxing. But it's not that if we go to the Riddler's challenge page, that thing's going to... Yep. There's also some items we can get to help us. No. I guess not to help us. Oh yeah, because of the thing that I was about to mention. Help us keep track of where these things are on the map, the riddles, and the actual collectibles.
We apologize for this interruption to our regular broadcast. Jack Ryder is live from the Gotham Bay Area with some breaking news.
This is Jack Ryder with breaking news in the Gotham Bay.
Well, speaking of Jack Ryder.
Reports of an armed siege on Arkham Island. 2 minutes ago, Joker broadcast to all news channels this chilling message.
Well, if you don't know who Jack Ryder is, he's pretty much a news guy who has an alter ego, which is kind of a wacky superhero, kind of anti-hero called the Creeper, who does show up at one point in Batman the Animated Series. I think pretty late into it though, so there's that. 1968.
Greetings, Gotham. This is the voice of your new master. Oh, hang on. I skipped a bit. Joker here. I'm in control of Arkham Island, and you can all consider it out of bounds. If I see any lawmen, vigilantes, or do-gooders in tights coming this way, I'll start detonating random bombs around the city. What's it be? A garden, a hospital, a billionaire's mansion. Oh, choices, choices, choices.
All access to the island has been restricted. Airspace is closed off, and early reports suggest that Batman himself is trapped on the island. We'll be right here, reporting live on any developments. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Jack. More as it happens.
So Joker says he has bombs hidden around Gotham. Still not quite ascertained the validity of that though. Haven't quite done that. But we're not taking any risks with that. Well, not that we, as in Batman, really can right now anyway, but... Well, let's see if we can at least get out of the first building here. Yep, seems like we're about to pretty much make it to the outdoor area. Well, I guess this is what Arkham Asylum looks like in this game. I don't think there's like a any kind of set in stone appearance for it, but...
What the...
Well, here we are.
Harley tells me that the Batman's car is still parked just outside of the intensive treatment building. Now, we can't just have him up and leave us, can we? Every thug, villain, murderer, and kindergarten teacher that isn't carrying out party orders should head there now and smash it to pieces.
You have anything to say to this? About this?
No one in or out. It's cool.
It's not cool. Joker's unpredictable. Stay alert.
Yeah? You think he'll come this way?
Well, maybe not yet, but...
Sorry, sir, but you can't come in this way. It's locked down.
Where does the door lead?
It led to the old pump station. Warden Sharp had it closed down soon after he arrived. Said it was a security risk.
Well, it looks like we're not going that way. Can grab this conspicuously placed Riddler trophy though, presumably. And look at Arkham, or not Arkham, Gotham City over in the distance. So you try to figure out where else we need to go. Well, there's gonna be quite a few sacks like this, I think, with these devices, which we cannot really deal with at this point, blocking the entrance.
Batman, you got out. What's happening back there? We got directed over here and then the radios died. They keep playing this damn tune over and over.
Joker's in control of the island. He's responsible for sending you over here.
How did he get out? I mean, you're here and...
An Arkham guard named Frank Bowles betrayed you all. He broke out Joker, who killed him when he was no longer needed.
Some loyalty. Do you need any help?
No. You and your men are safer here. I'll find you if I need anything.
Alright, Little Green.
Head back up to the mansion grounds.
So I think we can look at the maps here to kind of see what buildings we have. Botanical Gardens and Arkham Mansion, which I don't think it's showing intensive care, which is where we just came from. So I think that's what that is. It might not be actually. Oh boy.
Oracle, disable the Batmobile's countermeasure system.
I saw the alert. What's wrong? Where are you?
I'm outside the Arkham Mansion. Harley Quinn probably triggered the alarm. If she's still got Gordon with her, he could get hurt.
Okay, done. The Batmobile is still parked up outside the intensive treatment building in Arkham North.
Oh, there you go,
I
that's
sent you
in
the schematics
North.
for the entire island. I've marked key locations like your car.
Thanks, Oracle.
Because my car will not be moved. And there we go. Intensive treatment. Well, it's kind of, it might actually be where we came from, who knows. Medical facility and penitentiary. So, God, what do you have to say about all this?
This place is supposed to be secure.
Unfortunately, some of the patients will always try and escape. I'll stop them.
Well, can we head to Arkham North?
It's dangerous down there, Batman. We've got multiple Blackgaters. We've got a hold of firearms. Probably from the guard armory.
Thanks for the concern, officer. But it'll take more than guns to stop me.
Alright. So let's try our luck, I suppose.
I can't believe it. They killed Jackson.
Stay with your colleague. I'm ending this. Now.
Oh boy. Didn't realize that was one of them right over there. Well, two of them. Oh boy, apparently they forgot where I was. Well, that does suit my purposes quite nicely, at least. And as you can kind of see, this is something that continues through the other Arkham games to some extent, is that the way you recover health is by getting more experience. Also, when moving between areas, we sometimes get little hints like that.
The entire island will soon be under my control.
There's the Batmobile.
My boys and girls. Wait till you see my plans for this place. It's going to be glorious.
So let's see what we got. Let's see if we can take advantage of or take care of things without too much hassle, since I'm pretty sure the first time I played this I had trouble with large or large groups in combat, but well, for now let's get our second gadget of the game after the battering. Explosive gel, which we can use to maybe smuggle onto that aircraft that just passed by once making a ridiculous amount of noise, or to, remove structurally weak walls.
Trash the car. Looks like there was a scuffle. I need to search the area around the Batmobile. There could be a clue as to where she took Gordon. I need to isolate a trail in the crime scene around the Batmobile that'll lead me to Gordon.
Well, you could do that, or you could... damn it, Batman. Or you could get some of that gel on the floor and... Can upgrade for the explosive gel. Well, well, let's see. What could there be here that could lead us to Gordon? Presumably not restricted to bodies of guards. Something on the actual Batmobile. Which I guess looks here kinda like it does in the animated series, but it's pretty much the last we'll see of it in these games with that appearance. Are these fuckers covering something up? Hang on.
Strange.
Ah.
This is Gordon's pipe. Barbara gave it to him. There's no way he'd leave it.
Is that a pipe? Oh yeah. It's kind of cartoony looking.
Gordon's favorite tobacco. Gordon's smarter than he looks. Left me a trail to follow. Oracle.
I guess he did.
It has your father's initials carved on it.
It was a birthday gift I gave him last year. There's no way he'd leave it.
Exactly. He's left me a trail to follow. He's alive, Barbara.
Alright, well, at least we do have something to lead us straight to.
I'm going to have to find another way around to get back on Gordon's trail.
Next area, along with a conveniently marked blowable wall. I can quickly see in detective vision, but actually before we continue, let me see if I can follow up on that riddle hint we got when we came in here.
I can't see any tobacco clumps.
Yes, I know, but look, I'm not looking for tobacco clumps right now. I know you're trying to railroad me, but I was actually looking for this seesaw. I saw it and I do see it, along with those rotary pads.
Just below my predicted expectations. At this rate, you'll never beat me.
I don't think I've ever seen Tweedledum and Tweedledee in any media, but apparently the Batman mythos does have a thing for villains modeled after Alice in Wonderland and /or nursery rhymes to a certain extent. Apparently they're from the 40s as well. Well, the primary spotlight villain modeled after a character from Alice in Wonderland also makes an appearance in these games, but I'm thinking this one. But it is rather memorable when he does show up. Maybe too much, in fact, based on how many times he does, but Sass is counting on you to find his work. I think I know what that's for, but I don't know if I'll be able to get to it yet. Or where that is.
I'm just sitting here watching cartoons. If any of you fine Blackgate rejects is bored, come over and see me. Don't look up when you open the door. It'll spoil the surprise and my experiment.
Well, there's a couple of collectibles up here, but I don't think we can get them yet. So instead, let's see. Where's that? The visitor center. Oh yeah, the visitor center is kind of an interesting area, since actually considering what all that ends up happening with it. So we'll quietly take out these guys, even though they weren't really being aggressive. Are we supposed to come this way? No. But I think we will have a quick stopover just to see what it's like.
Don't you forget, search.
Can't we get this first-person perspective? All ID cards are to be shown. And get this image. I'm just gonna echo throughout these games as well. Joker with television head.
Who's a friend in here? Someone to talk to, share secrets with. Shall we start with the big one? Who is that behind the mask? Why do you feel the need to go out into the world and fight people like me? Do you really think you can win? We'll see.
Can't read that memo. Oh. Well, I think you can kind of come back here at certain points during the story to get more flavor text like that, but you don't really have to. Nor is there really that much that you can do. However, something is being prepared here. which will come to a conclusion eventually, but for now, just kind of leave it alone. And try to follow the trail that's been laid out before us. Which looks like it's leading up here to penitentiary.
All new residents of Joker Asylum that they are expected to follow one simple rule.
Or the medical center. Oh boy.
No ifs, ands, or buts. Without the rule, this pipe is going through your face.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So I noticed that the counters in this game are a lot less magnetic than they are in the other games. By that I mean, you can't really counter someone unless they're right next to you. Which honestly makes more sense than in other cases, since in the other Arkham games you can pretty much counter someone who's like 6 feet away, and Batman just kind of slides right over to him just so the counter can happen.
Just make it look too easy, like you're not even trying, which is not what I pay you to do. Find everyone now.
Oh, hang on. Before we go to yes.
In a different direction. I need to go search for it.
Well, it's just behind you, Batman. But before we go into the medical center, which is where Gordon is presumably was taken. Let me see. Okay, no.
Trail's cold. I should get back to where I last saw some tobacco.
Just gonna say, let me see if I can get in here, since that's where I need to be to, yeah, to solve the SAS riddle, but can't get in there yet. Also, I get a new upgrade. Let's see what it is. I can. I don't really use gadgets all that much during the fight, so I think I'll pass on that. I guess we'll do critical combo strikes. I don't know if we have, like I said, I don't know if we actually have any special combo moves unlocked yet, but for when we do, it's quite a good thing to have. Can expedite a lot of fights. Oh boy, there's Harley, but you notice a wall of electricity right between us.
This is my me time.
Where's Gordon?
Wouldn't you like
I'm over here.
Shut up!
Well,
Crazy bitch.
oh boy.
What's he doing here? It's too early.
I'm sorry, Puddin'. Don't be angry with me. Mwah!
Oh, you little minx. I can never stay mad at you.
Sorry, B-Man. You'll have to find another way. Bye-bye now.
I guess we're not going that way.
Better search outside for another way in.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any obvious way to proceed from in here, so yeah. I don't know, are there any more riddles we might be able to do from this area? Scarecrow's gas, break down barriers. Actually not sure about that one. SAS. Maybe I'm in a strong position. I think that might be another question mark, but fuck, I don't remember. Well, let's take a look around. I think, oh yeah, we can go up there. Can off-road it for a bit. Which I guess is what Batman would do to start with.
I don't know about you, but I'm having a great time. You guys just make it look too easy, like you're not even trying, which is not what I pay you to do. Now.
Well, I guess that's our entrance, our opening, but... Well, there's at least one building over in Gotham that we're supposed to be able to see at some point. To solve a riddle, I guess not from this part of the island, though. Oh, but we can't find a trophy.
Of course you found that one easy. You were supposed to.
Welcome to your new home. Here in Idiot Asylum, we have just one rule. You'll never leave us.
Well, let's see if we can get in the building. See if we can help old Gordon out.
I want all the doctors rounded up. Search every inch of the medical building. I mean it. Search every room, every office, and every trash can. If another doctor tries to run and gets out of the building, then you won't. I'll just flood the rooms with happy gas and leave you to die. Hell, I may do that anyway. Sounds fun.
Okay. I think we should be able to access that trophy in that cage down there. I want to say through this passageway, but I'm not entirely sure. Guess I'll just have to keep that in mind. Oh boy.
Get down there with the others. Move it.
Okay, I hear you. I'm going.
Why does he need the doctors? I've got to save them.
Surrounding up with doctors, and we got a bunch of guys with guns in that room. Which pretty much means I sense another Predator section coming on. Is that the only way to go towards that? Or maybe. If we choose to go down this vent instead. Oh boy. That just another pathway into the same place? No, I guess not. Or maybe it is, never mind. Thank goodness they couldn't hear that. Or that. Or that. Probably will hear this though. Well, let's move along quickly.
Over here! The damn wall disappeared! What?
And see if we can indeed do this quietly.
Let's just calm down and find them.
Yep, they're on the move. They know something's up. Ooh.
I'll cover the door! What the?
Oh.
Time to die, Batman! He's over here!
No, don't press yourself up against the wall. Okay, these are like transparent plastic things. I thought there was like a barrier there. And well, at least it's pretty easy to lose pursuers. They do see you. So that pretty much resets things. Just gotta wait for them to scatter a little before going after them. I think they know. Oh, fucking hell. Well, if push comes to shove, we can always just do that the way, I guess. Though, as you might have noticed from the critical state of our health right now, it's not the brightest idea. Of course, it's not really something that you want to do deliberately to start with. Unless you're doing some kind of challenge run, which way would you? Well, maybe damage. Well, that or surprises. Well, I would, but don't really have a gargoyle within reach right now. Game. But now I do. And there's only 2 left, so, you know, hopefully I'll be able to do this without death.
You're going crazy. Calm down.
Right, are you going to keep walking backwards or... Okay, no, you're not. Just checking.
Hello? Is there a doctor in the house? No? I seem to have a pile of wounded henchmen that need medical attention.
The room's clear. You're safe now.
And wouldn't you know it, there's also a tobacco trail leading this way. So who... Why are you shouting? I'm right in front of you.
What happened? One minute we were doing our evening rounds, and the next, armed thugs burst into the room and took us hostage.
Did they have anyone with them?
They took someone into the elevator. I couldn't tell who it was.
They obviously didn't want to be followed. The elevator appears to have been powered down. You're going to be okay here.
We'll be fine.
What about the others? We heard gunfire. They could be dead. We should go and help.
Oh no, I forgot. Dr. Kellerman was in the patient observation room, and Dr. Chen went to surgery.
And Dr. Young went to X-ray.
Okay, stay here. I'll find the other doctors.
I'm here, Mike. Hold still.
Okay.
I'll get you out of there. We're gonna be okay.
So you got 3 doctors to rescue. In the 3 directions that we can go from, or that we can go to from this room. So let's see.
Remember, a happy patient is a quiet patient.
Let's hear some Arkham Asylum publicity in these corridors.
Since joining our team 2 years ago, Arkham is now at the forefront of research into understanding the human mind.
Good afternoon, Arkham. Let's talk about the mind. How can such a complex entity be understood and eventually treated when it breaks? How indeed. Project Titan's goal is to create a test bed to fully probe our special cases in a safe, risk-free manner.
That's Dr.
Oh boy.
You can operate on me anytime.
Not here, there's a line. Mine. Why does Joker want her alive?
No idea.
He's here!
So, I guess they saw me.
You or someone you know is seriously distressed. There are few and where you can be reassured they are safe and care available.
ArkhamCare.com/prices. I want to imagine that was active at least for a while.
You think I care? Stop
Oh
your
boy.
whining and listen good. If anyone can hear you without Joker's express permission,
Well, there's a bunch of dudes right behind the vulnerable wall.
looks like you're a bargaining chip. Gotta tell you, the boss is all over this job. Planned like a military operation. Friends on the inside and out.
I am quite aware that this job, as you call it, requires pressure. What I want to know is why you chose me. Did Joker specify me? Why don't you let me talk to him? I'm sure we can settle this.
Lady, if I have to tell you once more, I am going to hurt you. You understand?
Actually, wait a minute. No, I can set this up better actually.
Till then, keep that trap of yours zipped.
There's another weak wall right here, and I think there's 3 explosive gel charges you can detonate at a time. So there's 2 groups of henchmen,
Keep quiet. I'm not sure how much more you're yapping.
and each of them is pretty much lined behind one of these, so detonate and there you go. I think you might actually have to do that way, since doing it the other way, not such a good idea, since that leaves you and the person you're trying to rescue vulnerable. So this is Penelope Young,
What's
who's
going on? They were talking like they were in control. Is it true that Joker escaped?
kind of involved with the plot here.
But not for long.
I'd been studying Joker's case for months when he broke out. The warden was very specific he wanted Joker cured.
Bad publicity will affect his campaign for mayor.
That'll be the least of his... God, I almost forgot. They said they were moving through the facility, hunting down the other doctors.
Don't worry, Doctor. I rescued you first, and now I'll search the other rooms. You wait here. It's dangerous out there.
Well, that's one down, two to go.
Staff that need my help.
Is it this way? I guess.
Will all patients please remain calm and move slowly to their accommodation?
Oh yeah, we got...
Debates about whether psychosis is in itself toxic, and whether potentially damaging changes to the brain are related to the length of
We get these gift boxes with more Joker teeth inside.
ability to cope with such changes. Early results were promising, but it was only after the arrival of Patient X that our expectations were raised.
Talking about Project Titan and Patient X.
Led to a full-scale adoption of the Titan process.
Wonder what that's all about.
Factors for this opportunity.
We represent all medical specialties and offer a wide range of medical, surgical, diagnostic, and wellness programs. High quality of care coupled.
That was one of the easy ones.
We are voted the #1 facility in the entire state. Times have changed at this.
What state is Gotham in anyway? Oh well.
We believe that anyone
He gets to see him on a Springfield.
to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, few would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center.
Oh boy.
Stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here. But that is
What's wrong with you? Don't you know nothing? Cash had a disagreement with Killer Croc a while back. Croc got free and chowed down on Cash's hand.
an extensive breakdown of our
Yeah, so if you see a giant monster running at you, just shoot it, or you'll be next on the menu.
Oh, this should be simple enough. Gotham in the state of Gotham. Yeah, I can't believe that. Now let's see who else who's next on the list. Is this Firefly too hot off the press? I don't know. What does that say anyway? Toy of times. It doesn't say anything in particular.
Yeah, sure, boss. He was slowing us down anyway. Don't cry, Cash. You're right where we want you.
Can we do a double takedown? I guess not, but... But it doesn't really matter. There's only two guys thrown away. Can't quite go through that door though.
There was an alarm in medical. I heard someone shouting and found the doc lying on the floor. When I went to help him, the room was flooded with gas. These doors locked down. We can't get out. Don't know how long we can last.
How brave. Let's give Mr. Cash a great big hand. He could use one.
Oh boy, haven't heard a joke like that since AB streamed Metal Gear Solid 1.
Lighten up, Holmes. I'm just messing with you.
Can't wait to return the favor.
Leave it, Cash. Can you control the ventilation system in there?
I am speaking to you from this far away.
I'll find a way.
I am now possibly speaking to myself. Alright.
I can sit in here all night, but the doc over there ain't looking too good.
Can I remember the revolver ocelot hand jokes? Which I guess become apropos once again. So this room looks like it's full of Joker guys. Oh boy. And presumably we want to save that prisoner despite him being a prisoner. Or maybe... Oh wait. Well, never mind then. Oh wait, he's not dead. Obviously. So nonchalant about it though. I can't let that man die. Like, I can't let that man die. Occupational hazard and all. Also, I think I'm missing something here. Hang on a sec. Does this have an option to... view controls? No, what I meant was... change the... Oh, damn it. So that the vertical flight controls check whether that is inverted or not. But apparently he's still alive. I don't know if he's going to be in a while though. Which is probably how long it'll take for me to get through this. What if I just do this and don't touch the stick? Well, no. Oh wait. I guess I can't move once I'm in the actual boxing. I do have that. Trying to figure out what these wires link to. Oh wait. Am I supposed to check down there? I guess that would explain why we had to break the roof of that small area. I can't... Oh, it has to recharge. We already had to do that. This is the only game where it needs to. Can't slow the thing down either. So not really a chance to look around all that much. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, there's a yolk teeth, but that's not what I'm trying to focus on. Here we go.
Batman, I don't know if you can hear this. Board's showing power to fan 1.
There we go. So that's all I needed to do at first. I know there might be something else down there, but I guess we're gonna have to take care of that one first. And there we are.
All 3 fans agree. We got full power. Room should be empty any time now.
Nice surprise! Batman arrived just in the nick of time. Next time, Cash, I'll just shoot you. Be done with it.
Oops. Well, apparently Cash here is from the comics, which came before this game. Arkham Asylum Living Hell from 2003. And who has an enmity with Killer Croc because he's the one who took off his hand. And he got hooked like freaking Captain Hook, which does help with the Peter Pan parallels. Guess that guy's still alive. So what do we got?
So what's going on? My radio went dead soon after you brought Joker in. I don't know. We lock him up, he gets out, and more people die. If I just had 1 minute alone with that animal.
Guess we're not gonna respond to him. Can we at least talk to this guy? No? Maybe? I suppose not.
I shouldn't have left intensive treatment. I would have made sure that freak stayed where he belonged.
I'll find another interview tape, this time for the Riddler.
Patient's name is Edward Nigma, also known as the Riddler. So, Edward, Warden Sharp tells me you've been leaving threatening riddles scrawled on the asylum walls. Again.
One would have to be severely paranoid to read threats into harmless riddles, Dr. Young.
May I test you with one?
Very well.
What is it that walks on 4 legs, then 2 legs, and finally 3 legs?
A human being. As a baby, it crawls on 4 legs. As an adult, it walks on 2. And in later years, it uses a cane.
Good try. But the answer to all 3 is a baby. True, it crawls on all 4s, but cut off its legs and it can only wiggle on 2 limbs. Give it a crutch, it can hobble around on 3. You see?
It's horrible. How can you even joke about that?
Easily, Doctor. It's not my baby.
Alright. That was a pleasant image.
I don't know. We lock him up, gets out and
Yeah, I was trying to find my way out of here though. So what upgrade will be next? Combo veteran. Where to take that? I don't know if I've actually used seen where to take that all that much, especially during the stealth sections, since they do make noise. So maybe I'll go with more health.
Still medical staff needing my help.
Seems like something I could definitely benefit from.
A happy patient is a quiet patient.
Oh, I'm not sure I can keep it a secret any longer. I've got 2 old friends coming to the party. One of them is just terrified you'll leave. Now say hello. The other, well, let's just say he's going to be as surprised to see you as you will be to see him.
When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, few would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called supercriminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the story. Our low security
hang on.
normal but troubled individuals a safe.
This is the one place I haven't gone yet, I guess so.
We represent all medical specialists.
See what we got. Get a bunch of guys up there. Not bad. The last doctor. So I suspect just walking up there won't be the greatest approach, but that's what we're doing anyway.
Don't speak. You're safe now.
But it's a trap.
I know. Just not for me.
It's true. You really are the world's greatest detective. How did you do that, Bats? Oh, what the hell? Get down there, boys. See if he can detect being punched in the face.
Nope, I don't know. Maybe.
What are you waiting for? April Fool's Day? Get down there now!
I believe that went by smoothly enough.
Don't get too full of yourself, Bats. I'm just softening you up. Think of this as a preview to the main event. You'll see.
Don't leave me. They could wake up.
They literally just got knocked out. I think that's gonna be an issue right now. Alright.
I'm sorry. I tried to tell you. I couldn't speak.
Relax, you're safe now. I can handle these low-life thugs.
So that should be all the doctors rescued. Now we get to go back to tracking Gordon.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum.
Oh
Our
boy.
staff are here to help you.
I got ringside seats for this. Harley frees the
Oh, the guys with knives had to be stunned. I didn't remember that actually.
Please remain calm and move slowly to their accommodation. Welcome
I guess they don't quite work the same way as the guys with knives in the other games. Where you can't counter their attacks normally.
Evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called supercriminals who've been treated here. That is only half the story.
But that in due time.
Did you find them? Are they okay?
Yes, they're safe now.
Batman, we've got another problem.
I need to get back to the mansion. All my research notes are there. We can't risk Joker getting his hands on them.
It's not safe, Doctor. The island's a war zone. You won't stand a chance.
It's my life's work. You really don't have the authority to...
I'll get her there, Batman. You ask me, it's about time for a little payback.
I don't like it, but... Who called the elevator?
Wasn't us. It's coming from the lower floor.
Cash, take Dr. Young. Get her notes and then find somewhere safe to hold up. Everyone else, go to the observation room. Barricade yourselves in.
The boss says he's in here somewhere. Spread out.
Oh boy. Well, gotta do this again, I suppose. Which direction are you going? You're going there. Oh wait, you're not. You're going to look there, but you're not actually moving there in a timely fashion. Which gives me an opening, so thanks for that.
He's here. It's Batman!
Oh boy. I think they're heading towards the unconscious guy here.
Our guy. I lost him!
Or maybe they did. Never mind. Well, even though they do turn unexpectedly sometimes, they don't really seem to have too much peripheral vision.
What hospital is this? Looks more like a torture room.
It's a psychiatric hospital. You know, hydrotherapy, shock therapy. All perfectly reasonable products of the modern age. Oh yeah, we should go back to tracking Gordon now, I guess, is the thing. Which the elevator leads to. Or leads towards, I don't know.
Too easy. Oh, think about it. I've got you trapped in a little metal box, hanging precariously over a deadly drop. What say I just blow the emergency brakes and drop you like a sack of puppies? Say good night, bats. Boom! Only kidding. Got a few more surprises in store for you. Prepare to face your fears. All of them!
Oh boy. Well, looks like some gas got pumped in.
There is no crane. They're all over me! Only Scarecrow. Get me out of here, please, it looks like the good doctor has started early. Your appointment isn't for hours. I'm sure you'll be buzzed through when it's ready. Tell me, Bats, what are you really scared of? Failing to save this cesspool of a city? Not finding the commissioner in time? Me? In a thong?
Well, it seems to get our first kind of major actual supervillain encounter coming up. Wasn't sure if it was gonna be this or the first boss fight first, but
Please, help me, Batman!
well, there you go. Well, I guess you could also count this as a boss fight also. Notice those eyes. Unnotice the unknown identity deceased Gordon here.
I'm sorry, Jim.
Barbara. I'm sorry. I was too late.
And the Dutch angles happening right now.
Barbara, are you there?
Please hang up your phone.
We need to hunt down the commissioner's killer. Well, do we go through this door or no? That's locked. To observe the tiles suddenly coming off the walls like that, though, and then the bugs appear on them. I guess I like roaches. I'm being told that we shouldn't be here with the dead bodies. That's very comforting. Well, the dead bodies are like they're off, since there doesn't actually seem to be anything here. Alright, sheesh. Oh wait, we can't. Also, detective vision is disabled for this part. Seems it would kind of spoil the surprise, I suppose. Get a few bodies here. Well, looks like they're wiggling.
Father,
you should have stood up to him, son. Like a man.
Alright.
Mom?
Help us, Bruce. Don't let us die.
Well then. So who could be in the third one? Okay then. And a few changes have been brought about now. A few remodelings to the Asylum grounds.
One little bat, you're in my world now.
Also black nipples, but don't you mean Night Owl Lambda? Because it sure is. Hell is trying to be seen by the super destructive vision. And see if this CD nightmare world will lead me there. As we suddenly turn to him for a little instant. And then we get our vision obscured by random debris like in Earth and Heaven. I think that's what we do there. How was that? Well, I don't know. I don't seem too concerned with trying to figure it out. So we'll take control of this bat signal and time to go back to Riddle World. As we get the Scarecrow's bio, it looks a little different in the actual artwork that he gets here and how he does in the game, but I think we know Jonathan Crane, another villain from the 40s. Motivated by an obsessive need to create fear in others. I think in some continuities he's also obsessed with creating fear in himself, but now that we're back in this reality.
Oracle, I'm okay.
Can grab another scan for a riddle, but guess I'll wait for the dialogue to enter that.
I'm fine. Had a little run-in with Scarecrow, slowed me down. I'll get back to you in a bit.
I'd have solved all the puzzles by now.
Great White Shark, I don't even know, because I've seen him mentioned in quite a few things, but I don't think I've ever seen any storylines where he's involved. And he's another fairly recent villain, so 2003. Arkham Asylum Living Hell, well, apparently the same one that Cash debuted in. Scarred visage, teeth sharpened, financial skills. And from what I've seen, basically a gangster who got screwed over when he tried to get transferred to... Oh my goodness. Well, I didn't expect this to happen, but I've run into a slight complication here, it seems. Oh, right. Turn that thing again. But fortunately this game does autosave, so oh goodness, shouldn't be a big problem. I would hope. Let's find out. Well, the file is there, that's a good start. Alright. Got the Scarecrow's bio, then I guess it didn't scan this thing.
Bruce, what's going on?
Did it?
Oracle, I'm okay.
What happened? I lost contact. Are you sure you're all right? Have you found my dad?
I'm fine. Had a little run-in with Scarecrow, slowed me down. I'll get back to you in a bit.
I'd have solved all the puzzles by now.
Right, look at that, and see if we can escape this room. Ooh, it's alright. I saw it kind of trying to stutter for a second there, but... Oh no, seems like it's fine now. Good. Also, this death person... Yep.
Crane's gas must have affected me more than I thought.
I mean, that is what it does.
Having trouble figuring out what's real and what's just a figment of your twisted little mind? Same here. Just roll with it, Bats. It gets easier once you get in. It really does.
Well, I do see that. Right behind the door. Oh, damn it. I'm not really used to attacking the knife, these knife guys, since it's pretty much the only game in this series where they show up in this precise configuration.
Listen, no more tricks. Just one last puzzle and you can have more. And a little more. Oh, I can't wait.
They have knives, which means that they're unblockable. And they're armored, so you have to stun them. But you don't have to do a beat down on them. You can split that up into a bunch of different enemy types in the sequels to this. Did I come from there, or... Okay, hang on, actually, do I have an objective marker? I guess not. I think I did come from this direction, though. So can't really go back that way yet. Let's follow the signaled path. See where this leads.
Your precious police commissioner is just through the glass. Take a look.
Oh boy.
Harley's under strict instructions to kill the old man if any of my guys even think you're in the room. They're patrolling down there. I've told them all you're on the way. So here's the deal. If you can find a way to get to Harley without anyone realizing, I'll give you your next present. Fail, and the old Carter dies. Hell, I may even give you Harley. It looks like you could use a new sidekick.
Oh boy, that's a double Robin reference, but... Well, let's get the secrets map. We actually have to get that to get full completion, so it's not like a detriment to that. Nor is it really an optional thing, I don't think. Like I said, if you do want the full completion. But it does come in quite useful since you cannot, though you can see the precise locations, but you can see the general locations of all the Riddler stuff in this area. And well, a lot of that will probably be, get off screen, since there's quite a bit of it to get, especially the trophies.
Won't be me carrying the can. No problem. Nothing's getting past me. Batman'll be a dead man, and I'll be thinking. Whatever. Get over there and keep looking. Now go!
Harley's got the old man up top. You see the bat or anyone else skulking around, he dies.
Alright. At least you get a freebie right at the start here. That helps. And I don't think this guy's gonna move, so...
Anyone out there seen Batbrain yet? No? Not surprised. He's chicken. Mr. J has won again. You know, you really should color that hair of yours. All that gray makes you look so old.
You'll be caught, Quinn. Caught and locked up.
Let's see. They don't really seem to be adopting any kind of risk pace or shifting from one direction to another, so...
Spot the bat freak. Harley offs the old man. I've got a shiny prize for the one who sees it first.
So let's just take care of this.
This old man looks like he's gonna pee himself. Someone bring me a bucket.
Well, we got someone in there. I don't think you can see through the fogged up glass, but... Also got another interview tape, it looks like. I have to remember to get that.
Keep your trap shut. You won't get away with this.
So it looks like the first of several boss fights will actually be happening. during this first stream, since this game isn't actually that long if you focus on just getting through the story. Well, I don't think there'll be an issue anymore since...
You took longer than I thought.
He's out of control. He's trying to prove something. I'm not sure I can stop him this time.
You'll do it. Batman, listen. We're not alone. He's got something else down there. I don't know what it is.
What a blabbermouth! Spoiling the surprise.
Be quiet.
Oh, am I getting to you? Am I? Good. You're going to love this next bit.
It wants Dr. Young's login.
Never mind that. Get behind me, now. Bane.
I thought he broke out of Blackgate.
Cut me down.
Who did this to you?
Dr. Young, the Bruja. She drained the venom from my blood. Must stop her.
Sorry, Has-Bane. The good doctor won't be a problem much longer. How do you like my puppet? What say we cut him down?
Gordon, run!
We're getting pretty crazy raid party in the beach road as this is happening, but it apparently isn't stopping. But this, assuming that this is coming through, this is the first boss fight. In which you basically dodge Bane and get him to... Here we go. To crash into the wall with the batarangs, and once you drain out 100% of his life bar, when that happens, I think you also get like other thugs coming down. Oh boy. So that's not terribly fair, but fortunately they don't really distinguish, or Bane doesn't really distinguish between friend and foe there. So you can make him run into them, but that just didn't happen right now. Oh boy. See if I can do better this time. No, it's not, because he's trying to rip out a piece of the wall. Almost done. Well done with that section. Not sure why I didn't just do that to start with, but as you can see, we're kind of trading blows so far in terms of how empty the health bars is. And you can't really dodge while you're in the middle of a combo, so let's see if I can survive this. Well, I'm waiting for him to do something so I can tell the right way to proceed. Oh well, yep, I was afraid of that. Oh. Is he actually taking damage just from crashing into the wall, I guess? Oh, shoot. I thought that the attack would interrupt the other attack, but yes, we get to see the first of the game over screens in this, which have the, well, generally have the villains kind of looking down at the camera. But I guess for that one shot we had to have the kind of iconic image of Bane breaking Batman's back with his knee, which pretty much has to get replicated in every major piece of media that he's in. So let's see if this goes better this time. Well, I'm waiting. Yeah, I guess he does take damage from just running into the wall, so... So in theory it should be fine from... try and focus on him instead of the rest of these guys. If we can get him away from them. I think I might have just done it. Yep, they're not really making any effort to attack, so there we go.
Batman, you okay?
I'm fine, Jim. Where's Quinn?
Gone. Must have gotten loose while Bane was throwing you around.
We need to get you off the island.
I'm not a rookie. I can handle myself.
I will break you, Batman! Then the Bruja!
No, Bane. This time I break you!
And there goes the Batmobile.
Jim, get back to the mainland. It's too dangerous here.
I don't like leaving you here.
Radio claims he's planted bombs all over Gotham. Gotham will panic. You're needed there.
We're ready to go now, sir.
Bane called Dr. Young Bruja. What does it mean?
It's Spanish for witch.
But it is it La Bruja de los Milagros or La Bruja de la Certeza?
Dr. Young. I'll go through anything you find once I get to the cave.
Also Bane, whom I just missed. The freaking quick thing, but I think he's from like 60s or 70s or 90s. Never mind. He's newer than I thought. Initially, 93. So, almost a year before I was born. From unspecified Latin American dictatorship place.
For situations like this.
Guess I can't get another upgrade though. I think I'll try to max out my health first before I focus on the other ones. Since I don't really see anything else that I would immediately want, I don't think.
How'd you manage to keep this a secret?
It's me, remember?
So do you think Dr. Young's been experimenting with venom? The same chemical that turns Bane into that animal?
Yes, I'm worried. Bane seemed even more powerful than usual. Joker wants the venom, and that can only be trouble.
I'm heading to Dead Man's Point in Arkham North. I'll contact you once I'm in the Batcave.
Yeah, well, before I do that, I will grab this interview tape.
Take patient interview.
For the Joker.
Recorded name is listed as the Joker. In the room is Warden Sharp and myself, Dr. Young.
Oh, is this another one of those boring psych evaluation tests?
No, it's not. So, you're the famous Joker.
In the flesh. So, Doc, do you want me to look at the ink blots again? The first one is a kitten I had when I was a child. The second is, let's see, a dead elephant. The third is a...
Funny. Now let's skip the jokes.
Skip the jokes? Hey, Sharpie, didn't she get my permanent record? Be quiet, clown.
Every doctor that has ever interviewed you claims a different type of psychosis. Everything from multiple personality disorders to, well, the list is endless.
I do my best.
Well, I don't believe it. Anything can be cured given the correct treatment.
And you think you can cure me?
Oh, I know I can.
Alright then. Dead Man's Point in Arkham North, yeah. I think we're about to run into the provisional headquarters here. Batman's quarters, which will come in pretty useful for the current situation, but first we need to beat up these three guys. So this isn't Arkham North, this is Arkham West, I suppose. Oh boy, I'm all of them. And this would be the way to Arkham North, which I think we passed through when we were coming in this way to start with. Yeah. Hey, more Joker teeth.
What's the deal with Dead Man's Point? It's been a favorite suicide location on Arkham Island for over 100 years.
Yeah, I know. I once saved an unfortunate inmate from leaping off into the rocks below. I found a cave entrance and over the years have moved a number of supplies here. It's a regular home away from home.
So Batman has a cave. That sounds like news to me. Well, this should be... Apparently we're headed straight for it. Somewhere over there. Oh yeah, I forgot about that little detail. So if we go around the side of the intensive treatment center here, we should be able to make it to where Batman signaling through this cave entrance, maybe. To see a Riddler trophy, but... But perhaps that's not the passageway below them. Oh yeah, there we go. Well, there's another Riddler trophy on the other side. Oh yeah, there's another Spirit of Arkham thing here.
My family's blood ran through the heart of Gotham. We were doctors, politicians, and teachers. We have been the organ, cleaning the arterial filth from the city. We have been its servants, giving all to protect it. And still it has chosen to hurt us.
So, Amadeus Arkham. Or the spirit of Amadeus Arkham, to be more precise, has this issue with... I think you're gonna have to be able to quickfire the explosive deal at one point to get those weak walls, which you can't really walk up to. But apparently the spirit of Amadeus Arkham has some issues with criminals in general that run pretty deep.
Can you hear that, Detective? It's the sound of me clapping at your success. Oh, you can't? That's because...
Well, I guess he was interrupted by this sudden vista. Well, that was automatic, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to take that, or make that jump manually later. At some point in the future, since there's, I think, a few things hidden on... Well, I don't know if it's in this side or the other side. Pretty sure it's in the outskirts of the island, though. For now, let's see what we got in the Batcave, which isn't quite the Batcave, but...
Dr. Young was heading up a project. It was big, lots of external funding. Here are the last notes she filed. I can't make sense of it. What does it mean?
Looks like she was experimenting on the Arkham patients. This new chemical only barely resembles the original Venom compound.
There are a number of changes that appear to amplify the strength of the drug. Multiple references to a Titan formula. Even a small amount could trigger a Venom-like transformation in the host, eliminating the need for the storage tank Bane requires.
Hang on. These notes aren't complete. The formula is missing. That must be the secret Dr. Young is hiding. If Joker gets his hands on this, he will create an army of 1,000 Banes.
My God. Is Joker crazy enough to do that? What am I saying? You've got to stop him.
Well, at least we got the Batclaw to mitigate that odd bit of news.
She was heading to the mansion with Cash. I'm going up top via the catacombs.
Well, we can look at Young's profile now. Being a cold, calculating woman, focused only on the project at hand. Also made for this game. And intolerant to people who get in the way of her work. Well, let's start demonstrating the use of the Batclaw. Mostly used to pull stuff. And vents and all grades can be taken out of the way if you can't just reach them normally.
Sorry, boss. Took a little longer to find him than you figured it would.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try and be more precise next time I'm planning an island takeover.
Hey, I didn't mean...
Apparently we can't just grab that trophy over there.
Not perfect. Well, come to think of it, I'm pretty close to perfect, aren't I? Where was I? Oh, yes. Criticism from a worm like you. A worm only crawling around free because I arranged to open his cell is something I will not tolerate.
I'm sorry, boss. I didn't mean it like that. Please.
Oh, well, see, now you're apologetic. I'll just have someone drive round to your house and break your wife's legs, okay?
But Joker!
You got a problem with my generous nature?
No, I guess not. Thanks?
Oh, don't mention it. Let's just consider the matter closed. Did I ever tell you the one about the guy who came home to find his wife a paraplegic?
Well, that was an interesting conversation, but better have that flavor text. Batclaw can be used in combat. That's a quick battle, alright. But sure, that's a quick gadget that doesn't show up in this game.
Why are we the ones?
In City and Origins, but... Well, let's get this group of dudes out of the way. Yes, we take a moment to acknowledge the fact that we're down in a sewer. Which might very well indicate the potential presence of danger. Keep out. Well, one potential presence. Can we open this door? Well, we can try, but...
I will find you. Rip your flesh like paper.
I mean, he's right there. Looks like I can break that little window. Just keep trying, but... Apparently someone down here had an interview tape.
Is he here yet? You're kidding me, right? That thing's not a man. My God!
Hello. My name is Dr. Gretchen Whistler. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I hear you, bitch. So when's dinner? I'm getting hungry.
Okay. Killer Croc, Waylon Jones. Trying to remember if that's the name they give to Killer Croc in the animated series. I want to say yes, but I don't quite remember. I think they changed the name of at least either him or a villain similar to him. I can't remember, but 1984. with a very unfortunate skin condition, which apparently makes him entirely like a crocodile, and apparently enabled him to impersonate Harvey Bullock one time.
Bank records, there have been multiple payments starting last April until 2 months ago. Then nothing. The payments came from a company owned by Mr. Jack White.
One of Joker's oldest aliases. So, Joker pays Dr. Young to create his army, and then all of a sudden he stops. Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, alright. Got a fairly obvious collectible behind this wall here.
Oh, you found that one. Sorry, it wasn't much of a challenge. I was running out of time.
And the sewers here, oh boy. This room in particular, I think, yeah. It's kind of a tricky place to navigate, which kind of complicates things, especially since there's quite a few trophies in this area. And I'm pretty sure there's also a Riddler question mark somewhere.
Dr. Young put a block on her account.
Sounds like she had a change of heart. She tried to block the payments. Joker doesn't like it when his partners try to back out.
So he decided to get himself back to Arkham, find his formula, and create the army himself.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can't use the Batclaw here since apparently things are too structurally weak.
It's not safe to use the grapple.
Or grapple, whatever. It would be so much easier if we could use the grapple, but...
First is a resignation letter dated last week. Sounds like she was trying to get away.
And the second?
A message from Joker. Well, Jack White. It's a long thread. She's begging to stop the experiment, says it's too dangerous. He's not listening. Let's see. Random threats to her family, a couple of bad jokes, a picture of a dead baby in the threat.
Go on.
He says, I'm coming for you, I want what I paid for. And then another joke about wheelchairs. Lovely. And a drawing of some kind of donkey.
No mystery why she's so scared. I'm coming up to the surface. I'll find her.
Well, let's see if we can at least get the, whichever one of these trophies we can access right now.
Well done. Passed the elementary grade.
And climb our way up. And get another upgrade. Can max out health or get any of this other stuff there. Guess I should also try to get like the special combo moves, but for now I'll just max that out. Pretty sure we're gonna need some special equipment we don't have yet to access some of these. Which means we will have to do backtracking if we want to get all of them, but probably gonna do it off screen, as I said. Oops, shit. Yeah, but I was gonna try to fall into an abyss so I wouldn't get dumped down further than I intended, but apparently my plan didn't quite work, did it? Oh no, wait, it did. Never mind. Also kind of frustrating how we can't just like battle the trophies that are far away, since we can do that in every other Arkham game, but... Oh hey. Am I standing right on top of you? Yes I am. I got another tape here. And apparently nothing else, so... see what we got now.
8th patient, session 2. Patient name, Waylon Jones, a.k.a. Killer Croc.
So, is this the part where you try and reason with me? Find out why I did it, Doc.
We're here to help you, Mr. Jones.
You got a cure for me then, Doc? Can you make me normal?
Normal is a poor choice of words. No one's really normal, are they?
Figured as much. So, how about this, Doc? You let me go now, and I won't eat you.
You don't really eat people. It's just an urban myth.
Oh, you think? Keep believing that, Doc.
Well, you know, after seeing him, you really couldn't tell. Just at a glance. But now that we've got the equipment we need, and now that I've once again forgotten to switch to the appropriate gadget before using it. There's nothing down there, is there? No, I guess not. We get back to the surface, and now we are left to...
Joker again. Don't worry about that.
I go to the mansion.
Surprises along the way if you decide to turn up and spoil the fun.
Also, there are snipers now.
Shot in the dark, don't worry. There's very little chance of you getting hurt. That high. Still, you might want to check your health insurance. Who am I kidding? You don't have any.
Snipers. Looks like the Blackgate thugs have access to the armory.
And the reason I'm looking around in this spot is because I'm pretty sure there's more trophies here I want, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to access this upper area as easily. Oh fuck. Later on, that had to go through the entire sewer area to...
The only way I could have made that one easier to find is if I strapped it to the hood of that ludicrously ostentatious vehicle.
To get up there all the way.
Gotham's veins slowly filled with pain and suffering. The effects were felt everywhere. My father fell first, infected by some foul disease. My mother lived on, but only in a dream. I returned to the family home to care for her, where she remained in her bed for as long as her body continued to breathe. Her tears kept me awake at night.
Spirit of Arkham is kind of melodramatic about everything. Well, I guess I can grapple up there. Never mind. I was being overly cautious for once, it seems. Well, let's take care of that sniper. Right after I get this interview tape.
Take patient interview 17. Joker remains uncooperative. My earlier diagnosis remains true. I believe he enjoys his persona too much.
What's up, Doc?
Today I thought we'd try something different.
Oh, you make me blush, Doc. I have a girlfriend.
Dr. Quinzel, I know. I've seen the tapes. I saw what happened.
What can I say? I'm a charmer.
Anyway, I thought it would be good to talk about your childhood.
Oh, ever heard of romance, Doc? I don't give up the goods for free. You'll have to try harder.
What are you hiding?
Didn't you hear me? You scratch my back, Doc, and, well,
wrapped in plastic and left in a gutter.
Alright then. Oops. Up. We can quickfire. Well, unfortunately, I might have just kind of screwed myself by doing that, but not terribly, since I can just do that. Or it wouldn't have been if that guy hadn't also been paying attention. Yeah, he suddenly went down there. That makes sense. So can we get over there without alerting that group of thugs in the middle? I guess so. He doesn't just check one side. And now I guess we could top out the health bar by actually taking care of them.
It's the bat! You okay, buddy?
Oh boy. Well, it would help if the, vision, detective vision somehow signaled the armored dudes as different from, or separate from the unarmored dudes. But we have a little hint for this area. Let me see. I see, that's probably for a question mark. There are 2 dents on the wall. Well,
let's face it. There are 2 dents on the wall.
I think I know what that might... it's kind of obvious what character that's for, but not quite sure where I would find the thing to scan for that. Guess I would have to check the walls over there. Maybe it's inside this thing, who knows? Let me take a look. Actually, it might just... yeah, there it is. Never mind. It's a bit obscured, but I might not be able to get it because the freaking electric wall's in the way. That's unfortunate. So where are we going? We're going to the mansion, that's right. Now we're on the east. I think I'll try getting into the mansion and then leave it off for now, since it's already been a few hours, hopefully. And there we are. Which somehow didn't fill up that little bit of health I had, or... yeah, no it didn't. Why? Oh wait, now it did. And lost at any rate. And of course we're not done with the snipers, so...
Seem to be losing men like there's a plague in town. I guess that is that. I've got a couple of men in the guard towers covering your movements. Be careful. Those loose cannons, itchy trigger fingers, and, well, accidents do happen.
Unfortunately, they do both have these walkways conveniently leading up to them. Which means that we can approach pretty easily from a distance. Hang on.
Remember to take good care of all our hostages.
I see that tape, but...
However, a bruise here or a cut there won't go amiss.
might as well eliminate risk before getting it.
Take patient interview 20. Joker is more interesting than I originally believed. When Project Titan is operational, I believe Joker will be the perfect test subject. Good afternoon. Today I thought I'd skip back to our previous conversations about your family.
Of course. I was born in a small fishing village. I always wanted to join the circus, but my father wouldn't really let me.
I don't believe you.
My father was a cop. 1 week from retirement when the mob...
I've seen the movie. What are you scared of?
Scared?
Yes, scared. There's obviously something. Something that made you what you are.
What if I'm too scared to remember? It hurts too much.
Then I can help you.
And another subtle Killing Joke reference there with the multiple choice past. There's more snipers in front of the actual mansion entrance. Also, hang on. This is the cemetery. And if I recall, there should be a fairly obvious thing to scan here. Amadeus Arkham.
That one could have been solved by a monkey. But good job, nevertheless.
Amadeus Arkham, whose spirit we're apparently finding messages from. Elizabeth Arkham, Asylum for the criminally insane. Amadeus lost all grip of sanity and was admitted into his own institution after killing a patient who had killed his family, I think. Killed his wife and daughter, yeah. So quite a good legacy this place has.
Killers, maimers, and murderers that are not yet in the old mansion. Hurry up, you fools, before I feed you to the man himself!
Totally chose a really nice place to build it. So let us see. Is there an easy way to grapple up there without being seen? Yeah, looks like there is. As well. Get this stuff while we're here, though.
Joker would like to announce that as of today, all Arkham guards have been fired due to budget.
Also, this is east, not north. Don't know if it's gonna be from here. Yeah, there we go. There is a certain riddle, which I think if we had the map, which we don't right now, would be marked as being somewhere on this roof, the place that you're supposed to go to solve it. Which is kind of deceptive, because what you're actually supposed to do for it is look in the distance and look at the Wayne Enterprises tower there and scan while looking at it. Which unlocks a bio for Bruce Wayne. It kind of looks almost like Jack Ryder in the picture that he gets here, which I'm not being very good at producing. There he is, yeah. Just a bit block here. All those bullet points. Which exists pretty much to justify his skills in this.
Joker here. Now that I'm in charge, I'd like to hear all your feedback on the place. I'm especially proud of the decor, and I hope it helps you all become more productive in our task of taking over.
Let's see if we can get moving now. I do hear the dogs, the hounds, edging me on. Or at least I can only presume that's why they're barking like that. So this guy does seem to be moving around. Let's take care of him first.
Warden Joker would like to announce that as of today, all Arkham guards have been fired due to budget cuts.
I don't think we can just go in there through the front entrance though. Got a strong up guard.
Any available psychos, killers...
Never mind, I guess we can.
Wow, look who it is.
But it doesn't really...
Big bad Batman. Come on, tough guy. Come and get us.
really kind of...
Oh, look at him.
doesn't really prove effective.
Ain't you got a cat to rescue from a tree or something?
That's right. Go on. Get lost. We're in control. Joker will finish you off.
Can't actually... I guess not. So now I gotta find another way in. That guy falls. Like he was there the whole time. Or he wasn't there the whole time. Unfortunately, there is a vent up here, which we can easily remove now that we have the Batglow, and find another way in there. Oh, now that we are.
I can't believe Batman just left.
Yeah, stinking coward limped off, caved between his legs. If he tried to come through and take him on, he wouldn't stand a chance.
Yeah, me too. I'd rip his head off and give it to Joker for a paperweight.
Always sucking up to the boss.
What's that supposed to mean?
You heard me.
Now that we've gotten into the mansion and I actually saw the auto save icon appearing, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there since it has been quite a long while. And we're quite a good chunk into the game. I think should be able to if we go back to the profile, 17%. Which, if we... hang on, check that against 84%. And that's actually translates to about 20% of getting everything, not including the challenge mode stuff, which is pretty much what I am missing in the other file, since I do have all the collectibles and such. DLC 2, I'm pretty sure, is just like challenge maps. And Scarecrow's World, well. I don't think I've tried that out, maybe I will at some point, but no, for now I'm gonna leave that there. And go ahead and take another quick take the usual quick break. Maybe get some dinner, probably get some dinner. Getting to be that time. And then head over here to continue the sequence of things, which led me to, or which I kind of did in preparation for starting to stream these games, so that it all kind of what's what I'm looking for, is cohesive but also aligns, not coincides, resonates, well, who knows, that general meaning. so you know. Also, that song is always louder than I remember. But anyway, I will see you there in a few minutes.